putting it down. Get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's Mickey D, founder, creator, publisher of the Baby Knockout newsletter, aka the Baby Knockout. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. Thank you very, very much. The scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I'm a researcher. I put it in black and white so you'll have it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. You go to Amazon.com, you can get the audiobook, paperback book, or the ebook. Any books we talk about, any books you see in the background, any of that, ladies and gentlemen, you can see it there. The markets, we talk the markets here. We specialized in a few different areas. As you can see, we specialize in lithium. We talk a lot about Bitcoin. We talk a lot about different. What we're going to talk about today, though, is uranium. And I got a couple emails this week. Make sure you like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Let us know you're out there. Help the algorithm, help the show. I got some emails this week, and I got some text messages and all saying, Mickey D, the uranium squeezupple is in trouble. We may not bounce back this time. It's not like it was before, and I know you said 2-3 years ago that every pullback is a buying opportunity. Well, Mickey D, I don't think this is going to be one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this one stock, I beg to differ with you here. Now, you guys know it's time for the World Nuclear Association Symposium. They're doing their thing. That's a boost, right? There's going to be some deals done. There'll be some things come out here in the next few days or so. We'll see how that goes. But what has me saying that this is just a pullback is not so much the market going down, because as everybody goes down, the S&P 500 loses, the NASDAQ loses, the Dow loses. We're going to go down also because we're stocks, right? Uranium stocks. But I think people are going a little overboard when they're saying that this is it, Mickey D. This is it. I don't think so. Not when enrichment prices are up. Not when conversion prices are up. And they're all-time highs. Not when transportation prices are going up. Not when the United States has banned pretty much uranium from, not when Kazatomprom has issues. They're the largest producer in the world, cheapest producer in the world. They're having issues. There are issues, ladies and gentlemen, out there, and the fundamentals, for the most part, have not changed. So there are still countries out there that clean energy, is out there, ladies and gentlemen. Net zero. We're talking carbon-free, 24/7 baseload energy is what we're talking here when we talk about nuclear energy. So for you that are on the fence, or you're at the top of the building and you're thinking about maybe that little pool down there, you may want to test something. No, not. It's much too early for that, my friends. No. The uranium squeezupple is alive and well. It's just a pullback. It's just a pullback, ladies and gentlemen. Stocks are pulling back also. They're going down. That may stop soon. Interest rates, the Fed, what's going on. There's no way that they're going to pay $1 billion plus for an instrument, nuclear reactor, and $100, a pound. Come on, that's nothing for these these countries and for their nuclear. That's nothing. That's nothing. It's a small in the whole scheme of things. That's just a little small little bit there. So with the underlying supply chain prices going up, the long term uh, prices are still, the spot price. We'll take a look here and say spot price is what, $82, just over $80, $80 or so right now. There's companies that can live on 80, 85, 90, but the price is going to go up higher. It's going to go up higher, ladies and gentlemen. It's simple supply and demand. That's what's going on out there right now. But let's take a look a little closer and see what we can come up with here. But there is one stock out there, and if you read the last Baby Knockout newsletter, this is one of the four that I said, we're using enterprise values. I said this one's right here is good to go. And full disclosure, I've held this stock for a long time. I bought it over about 40 times, bought it and sold it like 40 times. I'll be selling it again. I'll tell you right now, at around $10. I'll be selling it again. Not because of the company there's a problem with the company. I'll be selling it again at about $10. Well, I'll leave that video from the last time I sold it at roughly $10. I'll leave that video and you can watch it. You can see why I sold it then at roughly $10. But let's take a look at the company we're talking about here, and let's see where we can go from here. And I did warn my private students maybe a couple years ago that I believe this stock will pay a dividend someday. And the CEO is going in that direction. The company's going in that direction. They're going to make a whole lot of money, and their money is going to come to us in the form of dividends, maybe for the foreseeable future, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, maybe 40 years or so. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's take a closer look. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen, to these videos. They take a minute to do, so I appreciate all of you, though listening. Energy fuels. Let me hold on one second here. Close, shut close off, door to the office here. Energy fuels, ladies and gentlemen. This is a company that we've liked for a long time. Energy fuels was we had it in marijuana today, vanadium and uranium tomorrow. Companies to get in early, hold, and grow rich. The book on Amazon.com. This is one of the stocks that we zeroed in on early. We really liked energy fuels. One thing about energy fuels is they got a lot going on, and we appreciate what they're doing for shareholders. And you sort of have you feel after you've been exposed to Mr. Chalmers, CEO, for years, you feel you have a fiduciary relationship almost with the guy through the media. He's open, kind of honest guy. Really, and he's formed this. Let's take a look at it. As a result of his acquisition of Base Resources, which is going to put them over the top here, a global leader in low cost U.S. Centered critical minerals production with the focus on rare earths, uranium, vanadium, and heavy mineral sands. This company is going to take it to the next level, ladies and gentlemen. They are in the process now. They've gotten shareholder approval to acquire this Base Resources company. We'll see how things go. It's only going to help them as far as being a base metal, not base metal, but rare earth producer, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at them. They're America's number one uranium producer. You know, Energy Fuels has produced two-thirds of the all uranium since 2017, and they're increasing their production now. 10 plus million pounds of uranium capacity, huge, ladies and gentlemen. 81 plus million pounds of measured, and they've got a lot of uranium. Put it that way. They've got a lot of uranium. They got two uh, licensed uranium production facilities that they have. You know, they've got the White Mesa Mill, uh, rare earths from 1 to 4 million electric cars. They've got enough for that. Um, they've got the enough of the magnet. I'll call it the magnet oxide to power 1 million EVs per year. They've got a lot. They've got vanadium also. They've got a lot going on. Um, you know, there's the CEO. He's been around for a while, an OG, Chalmers there. I like to take a look a lot of times at uh, not only what they tell us in their press releases as they kind of announce their earnings here. We'll take a look and see what they got going on here. This is their news release from their last earnings. Uranium Energy Fuels announces Q2 results, including uranium mining successful commissioning of commercial real rare earth separation. I told you the rare earth separation is going to put them over the top. That's going to pay us dividends, ladies and gentlemen, in years to come. As I predicted in the Baby Knockout newsletter, I said Energy Fuels would be one of the companies that would pay us dividends in the future. I believe with their acquisition of base, it's going to come to pass. We'll see. We'll see. The right moves are being made right now, but now the real work comes because they have to do production and they got to get this stuff out here. So this is the CEO. This is Mr. Chalmers talking, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna try and going over earnings and all that stuff is very very boring, but I'm gonna try and make it as quick as I can and just give you some highlights of some areas here and why I believe that Energy Fuels right now is a buy, ladies and gentlemen, is a buy. Not only because I bought it and sold it me over 40 times, but it has made me a lot of money. I'm not a spokesperson for the company or anything like that. You guys know my channel, The Scoop with Mickey D. I don't take any money or anything from any companies or anything like that because that kind of it can alter your thinking in one way or another. Let's face it, if a guy's giving you a measly $1,500 or $2,000 just to say the company's good and just to do a 10-minute video, you're going to say that company's good probably all the time for the next 10 years or so, and then it'll give you another $2,000 or whatever. I don't get down like that, you know, and I'm not saying anyone else does either. I'm just saying I don't, you know, and so I'm very, very independent in this business, but I do like Energy Fuels, and that is one of our favorite baby knockouts that we identified early in this uranium bull market. This is Mr. Chalmers. Energy Fuels continues to capitalize on uranium market opportunities. Profitable selling of they sold an additional 100,000 pounds of uranium on the spot market. They signed a new long-term contract with the U.S. nuclear utility at supported pricing and mining uranium from three uh, of our conventional mines in anticipation of a large-scale uranium processing campaign at White Mesa Mill expected to begin later this quarter and continue through 2025 and 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going on right now. We're talking about a large scale uranium processing campaign at the White Mesa Mill going on right now. Simultaneously, they've achieved several milestones at the company's long-term value creation strategy by entering into agreement to add two world-scale rare earth and heavy mineral sand projects to our portfolio, which upon earn-in of one and the acquisition of the other, will together have the potential to generate significant margins and cash flows in the future, says Mr. Chalmers. We like that. We like that talk. Keep that talk going. The potential to generate significant margins and cash flows in the future. Mr. Chalmers, we like that. Keep it up, keep it up. You got to produce, though. You got to produce. This quarter, we achieved another critical mineral milestone. They were able to, the White Mesa Mill, monetize a source from Florida, and they're getting their monazite, guys. They're getting their stuff. They're doing what they have to do. They're going to become a long-term critical mineral company that produces many of the raw materials that is needed in this energy transition, ladies and gentlemen. You know the deal. Everybody right now is looking to do things the right way, except for Prom. They don't want to do anything right. Uh, it's extremely exciting, busy time for you're saying that. Let's take a look at some of the other highlights here. Robust balance sheet, ladies and gentlemen. Over 200 million in liquidity and no debt. That's very, very good. 15 million. You can take a look at some of this stuff. They've got money and they don't have any debt. That's good. How are they making their money though? That's what we want to know. What did they file with the SEC? What did they file with the SEC? That's what I want to know. These news releases. You can put out news releases. You can say anything. Let's see what you told the SEC. Let's go to take a look here. Let's take a look here at their last 10Q. Their last 10Q. That's their last quarterly statement here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. What is the Q? Let's see what we got here. It's Energy Fuels. It's their last quarterly statement here. A lot of gibberish. You guys know the drill. This is a necessary evil in this business. You got to go. You got to take a look at their revenue. Take a look at their assets. Their balance sheet. All this stuff is here. But there are just a few things that you really need to really know. They don't need to describe the company. We know what the company does. We know a lot of things about this company, ladies and gentlemen. We do need to know though what kind of debt they have. The inventories we're not so much concerned about. We do need to know also if there was any if there was any dilution. We do need to know also uh, how they got their money, and why did you get did you dilute us to death, or did you actually sell something, or was the mill up and running? What's going on here? You know, who's on first? What's on second? So there's a lot of stuff you can go through here. A lot. I'm not going to go over everything, ladies and gentlemen, because you can read it yourself. Here's something interesting. Sales. What about sales? We always like sales. January 2024, they sold 200,000 pounds an existing portfolio. Long-term contracts there at $75.13. That's going to make some money. March 2024, they sold 100,000 pounds on the spot market. $102.88 per pound. Very good, very good. On June of also of 2024 here, just recently, not too long ago, they sold another 100,000 pounds, $85.90 a pound. Not bad, not bad. So we know they're getting the job done. They're doing what they have to do. So they are one of our top baby knockouts at this time when the market is correcting and going down. Let's take a look and see what the stock is doing right now, ladies and gentlemen. Here, let's take a look. Let's take a look at a chart here. See what's happening here. Right now, let me take a look here. $4.30 USD. We're at or near, ladies and gentlemen, this is about a 3-year low. We're at about a 3-year low right now on energy fuels, which is great. Hey, it's a good time to buy. The market is going down, things are happening, and energy fuels is at a 3-year low. Uh, don't blink now, but we'll take it. And well, if the market goes down, then we all know what's going on. If the market goes down, then everything else is going to go down because energy fuels is a stock, so it's going to go down also. But we look for better and brighter days in the uranium market as the prices go up, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take a little while, not that long, But I know, guys, over the weekend it's long for to hold the stock. But no, you're gonna have to hold on because the prices are going up. Like I said, conversion prices are all time high. So you're looking at enrichment prices. Everything's going up. All if the supply cycle is going up in uranium and the fundamentals are staying the same, the supply and demand, there's a big imbalance there as countries and more countries build these reactors. They need uranium. Uranium is the fuel, just like you need fuel for your car. That's the fuel for nuclear reactors. So it's limited, ladies and gentlemen. So just have your eyes and ears open here because there's going to be a uranium squeezupple. The squeezupple is on right now. There's going to be a disconnect. That's what I told Tom Lee at the Money Show in Las Vegas. There's going to be a disconnect between the general market, which is going to be going down, and then the uranium market, which has nowhere to go but up based on what these companies are doing. Nobody knows about these companies now. Nobody cares about these companies right now. But just wait. Companies like Energy Fuels are going to change that. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. Once again, like, share, and subscribe to these videos, ladies and gentlemen. You have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the weekend, and you have a great trading week. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family, ladies and gentlemen, and take care.